Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Outdoor Prepper. What have we got here? Listen, if you're an outdoorsman or outdoor woman, you go camping, off-roading, you drive down, a dirt road, you go into the woods a lot, you're just basically living the outdoor life. You can't be stuck without one of these. What is this? This is a booster pack. This is the Alpha 85. It's made by a company called Hulkman. I bought this about a year ago. I gotta tell you, this is a great pack. We're gonna dive into it. But let's go over some specs. This is a 20,000 milliamp hour battery, 2,000 amps. This can start up to an 8.5 liter gasoline engine or a 6 liter diesel. It's got a fast charger at 65 watts. The battery life is rated to last 18 months. We're gonna try that out. Like I said, I bought this about a year ago. I've actually used this. Let's see where the battery is because I have not charged it in quite a while. It's an LED flashlight as well, and it doesn't create any spark, so you don't have to worry about your battery blowing up as you're jump starting it. So this is the box that it comes in. Pretty nice box. It slides out like this. It's actually a really nice box, the more that I look at it, but it is only a box. Opens up, got some motivational sayings. Hit the road now, and the charger just comes right in here. It does not come with this carrying case. I gotta be honest, that's my one criticism. For the price of this, and I think I paid a little over $100 for this. I can't remember the exact price. It was over $100, maybe 140. But for the price of this, it really should have come with a carrying case. A lot of the cheap Chinese knockoff brands do. I would expect a better brand to come with it, but it didn't. So you can buy this case separately. I think I paid 25 bucks for it, and I definitely recommend the carrying case. If you're going to buy this, you got to buy the carrying case. So let's just dive right in. Let's open it up. Hope you can see all this on the camera. Kind of a one-man show here. So this is the instruction manual. I like to keep it in the case just in case I ever want to refer to it. You really don't need to. There's not much to know here, but it is good to have it just in case. In the case, again, I hope you can see this pretty clearly on the camera, it's divided into two sides. One side is where the actual booster pack goes, and the other side, this is literally just a flap to prevent all of this from damaging the screen or just the booster itself. On this side are the jumper cables, the power plug to charge it, a cigarette lighter adapter. That's really it. So let's just jump right into this. Let's take some stuff out and look at it. So this is the actual booster pack itself. It's a decent size. I got to be honest. It's you can see the size of it compared to my hand. This is maybe 8-9 inches across. It's got some decent heft to it, so it's not like some little flimsy thing. Let's see, how does it work? Like I said, I've used this before, so we'll talk about it in just a second. This weatherproof flap comes right off, and you've got an input right here to charge it. The input is USB-C. You've got a regular USB output. I don't know if you can see that. And then there is kind of one of those barrel plugs, and that barrel plug is to hook up the cigarette lighter adapter. So if you want to use this as a cigarette lighter adapter, plug in some accessory that would use a cigarette lighter, you can do that right here. Charges by USB-C, regular USB output. Does not have a USB-C output. I know some of the cheaper knockoff brands do. The Hulkman does not. On this side right here, and these are really tight weatherproof seals, right here is where you would plug the actual jumper cables into. So when you purchase this new, and again, this is a little over a year old, it comes with this little piece of plastic, kind of as a spacer and to kind of keep the alligator clips attached here. I kept this the whole time. I think it keeps it a little bit neater when it's stowed away in the bag as opposed to these clips just flying all over the place. So you may want to consider that too. But when you want to use it, you just remove or open this little weather flap here. I'm not going to plug this in because I'm not going to use it right now. And you would just plug this in. And then once that's done, you just need to turn it on. There's a power button right here. This is the flashlight button. And the flashlight or the light is right here on the sides. It actually is pretty bright. Go ahead and turn that off. Oop, there's a couple of levels of brightness. Red light. I actually didn't know that. Full disclosure, I have never used the flashlight. I don't really know why you would use the flashlight on one of these things, but it is nice to have. Anyway, to turn it on, right here, you just hit this button. And as you can see, it's got a charge of 92%. That's pretty darn good, considering I use this and I have not charged this in probably a year, to be honest. And what did I use this on? You're not going to believe it, but if you follow my channel, you know that I'm an EMT. I used this to jumpstart a dead ambulance. The ambulance is far and above over the rating of this pack. An ambulance, you probably are not familiar if you're not an EMT or a paramedic, but an ambulance has 3 batteries. This truck was dead, and I used this to jumpstart our diesel 3-battery F-350 Super Duty ambulance. So kudos to Hulkman. This was a really high quality pack. With the pack's on, you would plug this in, you would hook this up to your battery. One really important thing to know here, and if you've never watched any booster pack video, you probably would not know this, or if you didn't read the manual, you wouldn't know this. But these packs, they require some residual charge in the battery. So if you go to jumpstart a totally dead battery and you hook this up, it's not going to work. It's going to say unable to start or whatever error it might give you, or it just won't do anything. So there's a way around that. And on this specific pack, what you do is you hold both of these keys down at the same time, and it's going to basically put it into override mode. So see, ready flashed or ready came on here. At this point, if the battery is totally dead, if the battery is missing, it's not even in the vehicle, it doesn't matter. You can definitely start the vehicle now. But that's really important to know how to put this pack into override. So again, if the battery is totally dead, there is no residual charge. It's not like you come in the car and you turn it and the lights are really dim and it tries to start but you can't. In that case, you just hook it up, start the car. If that is not true and it's totally dead, hook it up, turn it on, hold both buttons down until the green ready comes on, then you can start the vehicle. Because then you're basically telling the charger, doesn't matter if the battery has a charge, no residual value, it doesn't matter if the battery is missing, just start the car. And it'll just basically push full power to start the vehicle. What else is in the box here? Let's take a look. So this cable right here is a USB-C to USB. You can use this to charge the pack as well. If you want to charge from a regular USB, I don't really recommend that. It's going to take forever, but it will charge. And this is the charger that it comes with. This is like I said, a 65-watt wall charger. It really does charge quite fast. I don't remember the exact time, but I plugged this in, and I would say within an hour or 2 hours, this thing was fully charged. And it's got an 18-month battery life, so that's great. I mean, you just saw right now, this was at 92%. I think it dropped to 91 when I put it in ready. But I haven't charged this in a year, and I jump-started an ambulance with it. So, guys, I really recommend this. If you don't have a booster pack, I would consider Hulkman. This is the Alpha 85, or some people call it the 8.5, although, because there is a point. And that point is because it can start an 8.5-liter gasoline engine. But if you look at the box, it is called the Alpha 85. This is often purchased like against the NOCO brand. The NOCO brand is also a very good brand. A lot of folks say it's top of the line. I'm not going to dispute that, but I will tell you, I did see one of the NOCO ones. It was a nice charger, but it was really big, like significantly bigger than the Hulkman. And for my uses, I don't really want something that large. I don't have a place to put it in the car. I'm trying to keep everything to kind of a minimalist, storage. So I don't want something that large. It's also much heavier. And quite frankly, this does the same job for significantly smaller size, lesser price. The NOCO one was well north of $200. Whereas I said, again, this was, if memory serves me correctly, somewhere around $140. Plus I bought the case. So I would give it a shot. I would definitely recommend Hulkman. It saved me out of a jam once on an ambulance. I have full confidence that it would save me in my vehicle. I know you probably want to see a jump start of this. Unfortunately, I've got a new battery in my car, and I don't really let my vehicle die intentionally. But if it does die, I will definitely film a video, or if I come across someone and I have to use this, I'll film a video and absolutely post it. But I did use this on an ambulance. Unfortunately, filming it at the time was not top of the list. I needed to get the ambulance running, but I can assure you it worked great. And again, well outside of its scope. This is not designed to start a 3-battery diesel ambulance, but it did. So kudos to Hulkman. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. This channel is all about outdoor preparedness, emergency supplies, EDC items. And if there's something you want to see a review on, leave a comment. I'd be happy to do a video.